Hello. Just a few words about why practicing is important. Uh, there are three partners involved in practicing and taking music lessons on a private level from a store, for example. Three partners are the student, the teacher, and the uh, parents or the people who are paying for the lesson. And so there are three parties that are really involved in the success of the students' practicing scheme. And so when the student is practicing, um, things work out well. Things work out in such a way that the parents are happy because they're obviously paying for the lessons. The store is happy because they're receiving the fee um, for the lessons, and the teacher, of course, is happy because he's or she is receiving a payment for giving the lessons, as well as seeing the progress of the student. So, what does it take to become a successful practicer? First of all, um, there's a personality trait or a characteristic that has to do with their discipline. Practicing is a discipline, and it must be done on a consistent basis. Every day, hopefully, for a certain amount of time that you've determined. There'll be times when practicing is easier than other times, and the times when it's not easy is what we're really concerned about, because that is the factor that sometimes keeps people from practicing. Uh, the times when you do feel like practicing, you may feel good, you may have enough rest, or whatever uh, the case may be. You're feeling good, and it's fun to play. But when you're not feeling up to it, you still have to do it anyway, and that's where the willpower comes in. The willpower to make you do it, whether you want to or not, um, and in such a way that there's a discipline that and a benefit in the discipline of making yourself do that will come in handy later on in life or in other things that you're doing. Uh, Certainly, for a student, doing homework, or an employee at work, and so in a job, will benefit from establish this pattern of being able to work when they don't want to. And so there may be times when, periods of a week or so, or days to a week, even to a month or so, when the practicing it's not necessarily uh, you're not necessarily able to do that because of schedules, or sickness, or whatever it might be. Um, that's not really necessarily a great reason to stop playing. So the long term benefits in playing is just practicing over those ups and downs. The ups and downs, ups when may come at a time when you're feeling good, you have enough time, you feel like it. The downs might be times when you're not feeling like it, you don't have enough time. Uh, it's not the times when you're not able to practice should not be a huge concern because of a commitment to be in it for the long haul. The long haul could be, anywhere from, 3 to 5 years or longer. So it's not something to be really concerned about if someone is not practicing in a short term because of one reason or another. So that's it. So again, uh, keep in mind that the partners are important, and the most important one is the student and they're practicing. Because if they don't practice, sooner or later, that lets the whole thing kind of dissipate, and pretty soon you find that you're not taking lessons anymore. The discipline aspect, there's times when you don't feel like practicing, but you must practice anyway, and come up with the willpower to do it. Um, Sometimes once you begin to practice, you find that it turns around and it starts to be fun as you're practicing. And finally, the long term and the short term. Don't stop. Don't quit too soon. Obviously, if you quit too soon, you'll never learn how to play. So keep on going, keep on practicing, even though there may be a few weeks or a period of time when you're not practicing as much as you think you should or could. Okay. Well, thank you.